Hey Gemini, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of June general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, both of course, and then go right into the cards. All right. What is the animal energy for Gemini for first half of June? First half of June, animal energy for Gemini. Ooh, stingray. Cool. So the stingray is lovely. It does present some opportunities for growth and realignment. Like, do you see how all of the chakras are laid out here in the base of the spine for the stingray? This can very much be about a call to, align yourself and staying in balance. Right? This is very much about balance. You also may be being called to get your backbone up around something, right? Well, let's get some cards. Stingray. You know, when the stingray comes up for me personally, when I'm doing a reading for myself and the stingray comes up, it's usually a message for me to check my confidence and know that I'm capable of a great many things. I just thought I'd share that. It's also, the stingray, is a water energy here as well. And you are, fellow air sign, like I am. So you may be being called to mind some lower depths too and connecting with your feelings around things, your intuition for direction and guidance moving forward. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on. What's the deal? What's good? Okay, so we got the devil here. Capricorn energy here. So the devil represents a great many things. On one hand, this is everything of the 3D. You know what? I'm almost done with these readings for today, and this is the first time this has come up today, which is really apt for Gemini because I feel like Geminis are just true originals, like Aquarians are. They're just true original. They really, really are. But you know that. So this represents everything of the 3D. It's like the opposite of one's intuition. This can also, see these chains here? This can be a self-imposed feeling of restriction or feeling bound to things. See how this little bird wants to fly away and you are an air sign, right? You may be feeling bound, or you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing getting bogged down in the land of obligation. You may have a lot of obligations around you. We are in Gemini season, by the way. As you know, a very happy birthday to you. And you may be really feeling the need to fly, to be free. When was the last time that you roamed around without a schedule or somewhere to be or something to do? That's what I'm getting here for you guys. It's this need to break the chains and be free. You might be being called to release what is not absolutely necessary for you. You may have to go inside and mind your emotions to do so, but it feels like the name of this game is obligation, okay? Or self-imposed mind prison. Us air signs know all about the mind cardio, darling. We may not always make it to the gym, but our mind is always felt and tight and right because we got it going so much. Is that not the way? Okay. This is going on for Gemini. Indeed. So you got the 4 of Pentacles here. So this is holding tight and right and not making any moves. This can also be a fear of losing what you've worked so hard to gain and gather and hold on to, right? It's like, well, if I move even an inch, I'm going to lose one of these pentacles. I only got 2 arms or 2 wings here in my head, and then I'm standing on the other one. But if I move at all, even to grab a new pentacle, I'm going to lose one of the pentacles I already have, right? Yeah, I do feel like this obligation could be around work. I really do. But it could be around people and work, like in terms of like people in your atmosphere or people that you work with, right? But it does feel like this holding tight and right. And then the devil is also about bondage, right? But there is this need, I feel this need to be free, right? It's like a need to be free, but a fear of losing what you've already... Okay, this is really specific, but they're telling me this. You know how sometimes, and this is a really specific example, but they're telling it to me in this way, because Wendy Williams was just giving this example the other day, and they're like, mention that. So you know how like when someone takes maternity leave off of work and then she feels a need to get back to work sooner than maybe is in her best interest because she's afraid that someone's waiting in the corners trying to take her job? That's the kind of bondage that I'm talking about, right? All right, what else is going on for Gemini? Oh gosh, yes! And here's the medicine. 4 of Wands. I'm so happy about this for you, and I want to point something out because I was very drawn. Ooh, 4 and 4. Duh. Interesting. We'll talk about that in a second. I was very drawn to the stingray. I always thought of stingrays as kind of like triangular shapes, but I was like, this is actually a square. 4-sided square. And I was noticing that earlier and I was like, well, I don't know what that means, but I'm noticing it for the first time. So 4 is a big number for you, which is stability and balance and equality. 4 of Wands is just, well, let's talk about the Wands. Let's talk about the progression of the Wand suit. You have the Ace of Wands, which is that initial burst of fervor, energy, desire, passion, and direction. Then you get to 2 of Wands, which is like, I should probably get a map together. I should probably triptych that stuff so that I know what it means. So you're making the blueprint. Then 3 of Wands is like, oh, okay, I'm getting in the car and I'm going on the road trip because I have my map. And then the 4 of Wands is like, yes, I did it. And guess what? These lotus flowers here, they emerge, they come up from the muck and the dirt and the excrement. And nobody sees what they came out of. They just see the beautiful finished product on top, right? So yes, you guys, I feel like you guys are doing the most right now. I'm just gonna put it out there. I do feel like you guys are doing the most. I do feel like there is this energy of partnership that is absolutely here to support you. I wonder if you're giving that as much time as you're giving your work or other activities. No shade. Sometimes it's just, I feel like you're being called to balance right now. Okay, I just feel like you're being called to balance because this is a beautiful opportunity of love, but this is also a beautiful opportunity of feeling really good about where you are and what you've accomplished. If at the end of the day, you can lay down in your bed and ask yourself, did I do the best that I could today? If you can honestly, and I was just talking about balancing with the Temperance card. If you can honestly answer that question with, yes, I did the best that I could today, then go sleep. Go to sleep, my beautiful fellow air sign. Instead of staying up thinking about what tomorrow is gonna be, go to sleep. And if you lay down and ask yourself, did I do the best that I could today? And the answer is no, then all you need to do is recognize that, realize how you could do better for the next day, and then go to sleep, okay? But I'm hearing to really take time to balance the work with the play and the pleasure, okay? Let's get a clarifier for El Diablo over here. Clarifier for... And this is what it is. 10 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles popping. 10 of Pentacles, this is happy home family, but abundance, this is stability. And the fact that the devil is all about things in the 3D, I do feel like you are focused on finance or 3D matters. I'm not seeing you taking a whole lot of time to go on a spiritual retreat or meditate for an hour every morning or blah, 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 blah. Okay, which is maybe why the stingray came up too, because this does represent the chakra system. So when we don't take time to really go inside, spin and balance our chakras, whatever that is for you, we can get clogged, and then we start, the guidance that we get is trying to come through like a very clogged sink. If our intuition from our guides, angels, whatever have you, is coming through the faucet, but like the sink, the drain itself is clogged because we haven't cleaned it in a while, it can become muddy, and then we start making decisions that don't necessarily work out for our best and highest good because the drain is clogged. Time to clean out the drains. And sometimes the best way to do that is just to take a break. But anyway, 10 of Pentacles is mega, mega, mega. So I do feel like you're working towards a happy home and family and work context where you don't have to worry about money. Okay? But this, again, is very much of the 3Ds. So I'm just hearing to really balance this out. You are in your birthday month, okay? Take some time to be in this time and enjoy it and eat some cake or something. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this 4 of Pentacles here. 2 of Pentacles, and then the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. Work, 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 work. You better work. 2 of Pentacles. This is juggling. This is multitasking. This is going this or that. I'm hearing, what is your priority? You might be in a place where you're really trying to identify and discern where your priorities lie. It does feel like that's the name of the game. I do feel like you will be successful with this with the 4 of Wands. I do. And I feel like I'm talking really fast. I don't normally speak so fast. I'm definitely from Texas. We don't usually, we're slow speakers. But I feel like this is your energy, right? Where it's like you have every hour of the day accounted for. I'm just kidding. It sounds like my worst personal nightmare, but you know, you better get it. Because I do see you making money. I do see you being very successful. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this Four of Wands. Clarifier for the Four of Wands here. Yes! Listen, you got the King of Wands here. See, and I was feeling this too. So the King of Wands, it is a court card. It can absolutely represent a person in your life. I do feel like this is a romantic situation. I feel like this is someone you've already been with for a lot of you, honestly, because you did have the Ten of Pentacles coming up in the first placement here. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this is someone that you've already been with. They're a constant, steady source of inspiration because you do have wands and wands. So it's a passionate connection. It's someone that desires you very much. And I feel like they also look at you like, man, what a boss. What a boss. And it kind of turns them on. You know what I mean? Now, for others of you who are single Pringles, I feel like this is what's coming towards you once you delegate and take a risk. Because guess what? Four of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Pentacles, we can't manifest anything from here. This is another way of saying we're shuffling our feet. Release the Pentacles, take a risk, delegate, take a vacation, take an extended lunch break to go to the park and smell the roses, and then you're gonna meet this person. I'm hearing to, if you have to schedule time in your day to do nothing, then do that. That's what I'm hearing. But you guys have got it going on. I just feel like, you know, you might also want to get your backbone up around yourself. Do you know what I mean? Stop and smell the roses. The universe is trying to bring this really beautiful love to you. For those of you who already have it, you're kind of saying like, don't neglect what you have. This is gorge, and I keep saying this, but I keep feeling it. It is your birthday season, so act like it, okay? You have permission from the celestial to just have fun and not be on a schedule. Seriously. Anything that you're afraid of air quote, losing was never yours to begin with, okay? Hear that and believe it. For real. All right. Let's get an oracle for my lovely Geminis. Got a goddess oracle for y'all today. Oh my God, what's going on? My computer's like ringing or something. Guys, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, and then my computer was like, oh, we'll find a way. Sorry about that. Okay. But I feel like that was a really apt metaphor for what's going on with you guys right now. I'm sitting here pulling an oracle. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, but then my computer's going on. It's like, anyway, let's get your oracle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I feel like, okay, bottom of the deck. Okay, where do we start? Okay, first of all, I'm so obsessed with this. I love Yamanya. She's also known as Yamaya. Golden opportunity. Look at this queen. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. But okay, I feel like the point of this, and you've got the water energy here too. Dolphins are all about what? Guess what dolphins are all about? Play. Having a good time. Look at this queen just living her best life. She does not have her iPhone in her, mermaid pocket with an alarm set or a call to make, okay? And I know I'm being funny, but that's what this very much feels like, right? Now, this important door that I'm talking about is only going to be manifested if you work outside of this Four of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles energy, because you can't manifest from here, okay? There's a fear of losing what you've worked so hard for, or you know what I just heard? Losing momentum. There's a fear of losing momentum. And guess what? I completely relate to and understand that. I'm saying for y'all, that ain't it. Because guess what else you have? Guinevere. True love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Look at these two queens, Yamanya and Guinevere, living their best life. Remember something. Remember when I said to stop and smell the roses? They aren't roses, but they definitely flowers. Oh, and then there's flowers on the Four of Wands as well. Make sure that you make time and moments to really, because that's when the universe is going to bring these gifts and moments of inspiration to you and towards you. You also have to communicate to the universe that you are worthy of this break and that you're not holding fear around losing momentum or losing your job placement or whatever have you, or not having enough money if you take some time off to pay whatever bills are coming up in the future. You know, you guys are really being called to like take a moment to really appreciate all that you've accomplished and really receive it fully. I feel like this is one of those things, it's really funny, it's what they're telling me. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who got an A- on their test. They're going, oh my God, it's not an A+. And then I'm like, let's just appreciate the A. That's literally what I just got. Appreciate the A. You have all of this wonderful stuff going on. You do have an emphasis on the 3D and all of this stuff and schedule and stuff like this. But this Four of Wands and this King of Wands, you cannot set a timer on this. You got to make time to enjoy it. Again, even if you're setting time in your schedule to do nothing. Okay? Sometimes you got to do that. Okay? I love this for you guys. You totally got this, Gemini. This is major boss energy here, and I love it for you. So with that being said, this is your first half of June general reading. Happy, 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 happy birthday. I so hope that this resonated with you and was of help. If it was, and it did, please let me know in the comments below. And just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And most of all, just as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.